After some technical difficulties, we're here. All right, so let's do this. So we're talking forecast, and thankfully it's a quiet one right now. It's a simple forecast. There's not a lot going on weather-wise. We're in high pressure aloft. It's a little warm out there right now. Meteorologist Jennifer Lambers and I were talking about this not too long ago. Here it is on the forecast map. You can see temperatures in the 80s, 191 there in Milton. So some spots pretty warm. I was outside a good bit yesterday, and yes, we dealt with some warmer temperatures out there for sure. But thankfully, as we head into this evening, we will not be dealing with much in the way of much in the way of warm, muggy weather. In fact, it's going to be a little bit cooler as we get towards this evening. And we're looking towards the long-range forecast where temperatures will definitely be going down. All right, I'll switch this up so I can control my computer, and we're going to get going here. Hop into the right thing. So you're looking at the current temperatures, and I have you live on Facebook right now. So if you want to chime in, tell us where you're watching from. I have my phone out here so I can check and see. And I'm just waiting for my internet connection to go so I can get this graphic rolling here. There we are. All right, so outside right now, what's going on? Well, 89 degrees in Mobile and looking nice, but a little bit hazy. As you can see, you can almost not see the skyline of Mobile. This is atop the Hampton Inn in Daphne, looking across the way there, looking across the bay. You can see the bayway there. You can barely see the skyline. We have smoke in the sky right now, 86 degrees. Dew point at 59, thankfully feeling a little bit dry, but haziness for sure. Same thing in downtown Mobile. You can see that haziness off in the distance. You may have noticed this as you were out and about. Once again, 83 degrees, wind southeast 6 miles per hour. We've been dealing with this easterly wind for the past few days. The haze that we're seeing is smoke. Smoke from Canada, believe it or not. A wildfire in Canada. All the smoke has been pushed around this high pressure system. Let's take a look at it here on the smoke cast. So high pressure system centered over the eastern United States, blowing smoke around it. Think high pressure clockwise flow. It spins like this, right? And then the wind pushing it around. So we have all this smoke that is now in our area, giving us hazy skies, and it'll stick around for a little bit if we put this into motion here. You can see it sticks around. This is Wednesday, Thursday, still some smoke. Before the changes are ahead, the wind direction starts to change as cooler weather moves in, and that'll kind of push the smoke out of here. It has impacted our air quality, though. Air quality in Fairhope, not doing the best. It's not terrible, though. 104, unhealthy for some groups, but not a dire situation. Not like what we saw, say, a few months ago when we had more significant wildfire smoke here. This is a very, very small thing where only sensitive groups may experience some health effects. Otherwise, not too much there. Thankfully, that should go away by the end of the week. Now, it is warm out there. Temperatures today have been climbing. We're around 86, 87 this afternoon. Then we go down as we head towards the evening hours. Take a look at that. That 70s as we get towards the evening hours. It's going to be a nice evening for us if you want to be out and about. Taking a look at your futurecast, of course, there's nothing to look at because we're under high pressure. So a few high clouds out there along with the haze. I'm going to stick with that all the way through tomorrow, Wednesday, or through your Thursday at least. Dry conditions will prevail for the next few days. And that means that the drought situation is not going to be getting any better. Been watching the drought situation very closely because we've been talking about the possibility of rain later in the week. But it's looking right now like the models are not too enthusiastic about rain with this push of cooler air that we're going to be getting at the end of this week. So we're keeping our rain chances low. It looks like we're going to stick around in the drought situation. All right, I'm going to move ahead here. So that's the drought situation. Dry air is kind of the main story. We do have some changes ahead. I'm going to go ahead and pop to this one. We have a cold front on our way. And as you can see, it's right there on the map. Cold front that's going to enter our area around Friday. And you see the little specks of showers. So this is the GFS forecast map on Friday. And what you see here, the green indicating that's where the possibility of some showers will be, at least according to the GFS. You have the cold front right behind it. This is going to push through our area. Let me set this into motion. I'm actually going to do it by hand, so it's going to be a little jerky. But as we get towards Saturday morning, this is Saturday morning. I'll take it full screen for you. You have your temperatures overlaid there. 64 for your temperature on Saturday morning in Mobile, 52 in Birmingham, 70 still in New Orleans. But you notice the wind direction out of the north. That is the change. And as we get deeper into the forecast, even looks like our afternoon temperatures may not be that bad as colder air continues to flow in. Taking a look at your extended outlook, what are we seeing? That only 20% chance for rain, but look at the high temperature on Saturday. Much cooler there. We are talking 78 degrees for a high temperature. It's going to start feeling like fall. In fact, as we get towards Saturday night, Sunday morning, you might even need a bit of a light jacket as we get to 53 degrees in Mobile on your Sunday morning, and then 75 and mostly sunny for your Sunday afternoon. That's a nice Sunday afternoon, very much feeling like October there. Then we gradually begin to warm back up, thankfully not by much though, and looks like we're going to keep reinforcements of some nice air into the area, some nice dry air, wind coming out of the north. So with that, it's going to take a little bit of time for the temperatures to creep back up. One other thing to note on Saturday, the possibility of some breezy conditions. Typically after a cold front, we do get a brisk northerly breeze, and that will happen. It's not going to be too strong, but maybe something that you might notice there. So that's pretty much the summary for the extended outlook. It's a relatively calm forecast for us, but we do have big changes ahead, and it is that cold front that pushes through on your late Friday, that 20% chance of rain, possible shower, no real big thunderstorms expected with that, maybe just a few light showers. So I think our football forecast, there might be a stray shower out there, not looking like any sort of washout to impact our games. And then once we get towards Saturday, Saturday is going to be very, very nice, really along the entire Gulf Coast, and cooler across the entire nation. So 79 for your high on Saturday, then 75 there. All right, I'm going to take this full screen so you can take a look at it one more time. And really, there's not much else to talk about for today. It's a calm, quiet day where we're dealing with warm temperatures in the afternoon. Thankfully, we're not too humid out there, dew points in the 50s. And day planner for the rest of today, as we head to this evening, temperatures will be dropping. Thanks to that drier air, should feel nice. Temperatures will be dropping into the 70s, 75 by 10 p.m. today. So feeling nice out there. That's a good thing for us if you're out and about. Not too warm out there. It is warm in the afternoons, though. Like I said, I was outside getting a little bit of sun yesterday. Outside down in Gulf Shores. I was not on the beach, but I was at one of the parks in Gulf Shores walking around. I got some sun, definitely. It's warm out there in the afternoon hours, and I know if you're outside, you're feeling it, but thankfully, nothing like what we've been dealing with previously. All right, and I think that's pretty much it for us. This is a relatively calm weather day. It's always good to have, but we're here to keep you updated. That was the live update for you, and we'll have more updates. 3 o'clock coming up with Matt Barentine. Jason will be in at 5 o'clock to give you your evening weather as well. I'm meteorologist Nicholas Herboso. Thank you so much for joining us on the live stream. We'll see you at 3 o'clock for Fox 10 Live.